What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's a beautiful fall afternoon here in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm hanging out in the beer shed getting ready to check out a new beer. The beer I have today is called Braaaiins, and this was sent to me by Pete, so before I begin, big shout out to Pete. Thanks for sending out this beer, my brother. This is a pumpkin ale from Springhouse Brewery, and they're out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Now, I think I might have had one of their beers before. It's not one I regularly see. Obviously, I don't see a lot of stuff from central Pennsylvania out here in northwest Ohio. So it's kind of cool to be able to try something like this. As Halloween is approaching, I'm going to try to do more of the pumpkin beers or find some cool horror labels. And this one definitely follows through on this. It's one of the neatest labels I've seen in a while. We have a zombie eating the brains of the jack-o'-lantern, right? Kind of cool. I went on the website to check this brewery out too, and they had a little bit of a statement here, I guess, on this brewery or a description. It says, our pumpkin ale is brewed with generous amounts of real pumpkin blended into the mash. The subtle fresh pumpkin flavor is enhanced by the addition of a touch of traditional autumn spices. So I'm going to guess it's probably the pumpkin pie spices that we see in a lot of the pumpkin beers or fall beers. And sweet dough, thus creating a beer with an orange amber color, warm pumpkin aroma, a bold malt center, and a crisp finish. We are pleased to offer you a balanced and delectable fall treat. And then it tells us it's suitable for zombies. So, if you have any zombies in the family, they can enjoy this beer. Now, this is 8.5% ABV. I couldn't find an IBUs on it anywhere. Ratings-wise, does pretty good. Untapped it at a 3.7. Beer Advocate, a 3.85. And had an 86 very good overall rating. That's a nice looking beer. I think I've poured it like 80% head somehow. I am knob-heading these pours up. Color, if we're going to use our Brew HQ SRM chart, I'd probably say this is maybe like a 10. Definitely like an amber, a kind of darker amber color. Can't really see through it at all. Very, very cloudy. Head looks nice. It's kind of like an off-white. It's not quite tan, but it's not white. And I got a couple of fingers worth here, but this looks like a really nice head. Really frothy, really good looking. Let's go in for a sniff. Kind of interesting. Usually when I have anything pumpkin, it just straight smells like pumpkin pie. So you get all those spices and nutmeg, cinnamon, ginger, all that kind of stuff. With this, you kind of get a light smell, but it's not too crazy. It's not an overpowering pumpkin pie spice, which I'm thrilled about. Usually it is, and it kind of puts me off. You pick up light spiciness. Maybe a little light kind of vegetable kind of smell, I'm guessing, from the pumpkin itself, the real pumpkin they used. Yeah, it's subtle. I mean, that's nice. It's not like a, pumpkin spice latte up the nose here. It smells pretty good. Let's give it a shot. Cheers. Medium bodied. You can pick that up right away. As far as the taste, this is interesting. I think when I took that first sip, you kind of got some pumpkin pie spice, but it wasn't strong. Very subtle taste. You pick up some, it almost tastes like clove. It's not heavy on the cinnamon. I know a lot of the ones I've had lately have been kind of big cinnamon, and it's really not. I think it's more like nutmeg and clove, maybe. And then you definitely pick up like a big natural pumpkin kind of taste. So it's kind of like a vegetable taste almost. Yeah, that's good. Pumpkin is generally not my thing. And like I said, I like all the ingredients in a pumpkin pie spice. I just don't want half a bottle of it poured into each beer. And I think most pumpkin beers tend to do that. This doesn't. This has got a nice little bit of a natural pumpkin taste. You get those spices, but they're kind of subdued. So you actually taste the pumpkin and it tastes like a beer with a little bit of spice in it as opposed to, I don't know, some kind of weird Four Loko thing or whatever the heck else they're making out there. Yeah, this is a good beer. I would say of the pumpkin brews I've had so far, this is probably my favorite because it does taste like a beer with a bit of other stuff in it as opposed to some kind of, I don't know, kitsch thing that we're making for the holidays. You expect to sell a six-pack of it based on the labels and nobody touches again because it's not very good. This comes through. This is a solid beer. I would definitely have another one of these. So Braaaiins Pumpkin Ale from Springhouse Brewery in Lancaster, you get a big thumbs up. I would definitely try some more of these brews. And I look forward to trying some of your other beers because this, if you can pull something like this off and do it well, I can imagine they're crushing the other stuff too. So, big thumbs up for Braaaiins. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. What's your favorite pumpkin beer? I think Whole Hog was the top one I had. This is probably up there as well. These are quite good. Most other pumpkin ones I can't really get down with. So let me know which one you enjoy. Till next time, cheers.